Please welcome Jim Colliton. Jim Colliton.
Thank you very much. That was awesome. Till this one guy in the front row decided to get up right at that instant and go take a leak. How are we all doing? Good? Thank you very much for coming out. Nice to be here. They wanted me to tell you, any of the art on the walls, take that shit home tonight. Just come up here, grab it, and go, all right? No, I'm just kidding. I think you have to pay for it. I don't know. But let's get right into it. It's good to be out, right? It's after the pandemic. Yeah? No? Did you hear about the pandemic? You seem a little tense when I brought it up. I'm a married man. I have 3 children, and during the pandemic, my family got together, and they decided if we have to lose one person during the pandemic, I guess it could be Dad. They came to me, and they go, "We need you to go food shopping." And I said, I don't want to go food shopping. And they said, "We voted you to go food shopping." And I said, "How come I don't get a vote?" And they go, "You were sleeping when we took the vote." So I could see that. Had a lot of naps during the pandemic. Here's the tough thing about food shopping. I'm a dad, and no matter what dads buy, guess what? It's always the wrong thing. No matter what it is. Yogurt. There's 442 different kinds of yogurt. Whatever kind of yogurt Dad brings home, guess what? It's the wrong yogurt. My oldest goes, "Why don't you take a picture of the yogurt we like? That way you can buy the right yogurt." "Oh, because I have an iPhone 4. That's why." It's got a cracked screen. It's got no memory left in it. It's got pictures when you people were infants. I struggled at the deli counter, and I don't think it was my fault. I think the guys at my deli counter, like, numbers weren't their strong suit, but they still put them at the deli counter. You ever been there? My number's 84. I'm waiting. They're 81, 82, 83, 86. I said I'm 84. I don't know if I've fallen into some black hole here or something, or we've done away with a couple numbers in the 80s I didn't know about. Then the guy goes, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "I'll have a pound of ham." He throws the ham on the machine. He goes, "How much of that pound do you want?" I don't know how to answer that question right there. Some guys just get a half a pound, come back on Wednesday and get the other half. You don't think my carriage can handle a whole pound? Is that why you're asking me? Here's the most important part when you're grocery shopping, I learned. It's who is bagging your groceries. And I tell you, I always don't go the short line. Go, who's bagging the groceries? I always look for this old guy, Tony. He bags a nice bag of groceries. I always get in his line, no matter how long it is. I get up there, I'm putting the stuff on the conveyor belt. All of a sudden, Tony leaves. He's got a break. Billy comes in. I don't know what kind of medication Billy was on. They should have had that under his name tag. He was not even looking at the groceries. He was looking up while he was bagging them. Hot dog rolls, cantaloupe, watermelon. I said, "Is there any way we can get the hot dog rolls on top?" And the cash register girl goes, "He has some issues." I said, "Oh, I know he has some issues. You know that, Billy knows that, now my hot dog rolls know that." That's why I don't put the carts back in that holding cell they have. I throw those as far as I can across the parking lot. Because the only way we're saving the hot dog rolls, we need to get Billy out there collecting those carriages. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day. I bought paper towels last week. Why did I buy paper towels? The list said paper towels. I bought 25 rolls of paper towels. I'm dragging them in the house. My wife goes, "Are those the paper towels you bought?" I said, "No, I would never purchase these paper towels. I brought these home to show what other men would bring home to their families." My wife goes, "You've lived in this house 25 years and what kind of paper towels we use?" I said, "I'll do you one better. I don't even know where we keep the paper towels. If they're not right by the sink, I use my T-shirt, I'll tell you that right now. Cleaning dishes, carrying food." Been married 25 years, and she's not here. We don't need to do that. That's fine. No. And don't get me wrong. If you've been married a long time, it's good. It's still good. It's just very, very different now. Like when I first got married, my wife would say things like this. "Oh, I love when you lie right next to me and we're sleeping. I can feel your heartbeat." That was 24 and a half years ago. The other night she turns to me and goes, "Can you roll over? You're breathing right on top of me." It's disgusting, it's hot, it's going on my neck, and it feels gross. Who sleeps with their mouth that wide open? It's disgusting. Oh, use your nose. We've talked about this, haven't we? Use your nose. I said, how are you going to feel my heartbeat if I roll over? I could care less, just roll over. I could pass away in the night, you wouldn't even know about it. I'll live with myself, roll over. Actually, go brush your teeth, then roll over. You know what? You don't even need to come back to bed. You can cuddle with the dog downstairs if you want. That works for all of us. My wife doesn't even get mad after 25. She had a little saying she'd rather use. Her new favorite saying, did you mean to do that? Did you mean to put the clothes in the dryer and then not turn it on? Yes, I did. I like to let the clothes sit in there for a couple days, get them good and moldy. Then the kids can wear them to school. No one's going to want to hang out with them with moldy clothes, and they won't bring other kids back to our house and eat all the food. So yes, I did mean to do that. We find someone who's married. You're married, man, sir? Yeah, how long you been married? 5 years. Oh, that's good. Is he lying? I thought it was going to be a bigger number. I really did. I think you're profiling this man right here. I know he's a middle-aged white man. He has no rules, no rights anymore. 5 years? Yeah. And is this your wife backing you up here behind? Yeah, because she's your wife and she thinks, idiot, you can't do anything. 5 years. Did you marry your soulmate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Notice you notice he's been lost in the conversation. I've got that. Yes, he did. I'm his soulmate. Stop talking to him, funny man, okay? I asked an older gentleman last week, I said, you marry your soulmate? He goes, I don't know, find out when I'm dead. I thought that was a great answer. That'd be a kick in the pants, though. One day you get to heaven, they go, by the way, you were with the wrong woman. It kind of felt like that some days. I never liked that. Say soulmates. Makes it sound like your marriage will these magical thing where nothing will ever go wrong. If you marry your soulmate, be like, honey, did you take both sets of car keys to work today? How could I be mad at you? You're my soulmate. No, I can walk to the airport today. That's fine. I love you too. No, you hang up first. Now, young people, this is a telephone. We used to communicate with these. I got 3 kids. 2 of my children are in college right now, so I will be turning tricks in the alley after the show. No one ever takes me up on that. It's crazy expensive. We spent all last year looking at schools for my second little girl. One of the schools we looked at is Providence College in Providence, Rhode Island. Right now, Providence College is $64,000 a year. 1 year of school, $64,000. And I said to my daughter, what do you want to study if you go to school here? And she said, I don't really know. 64 grand. Guess I'll figure it out when I get there. We took a tour of the school. This little girl gave us a tour. She goes, hey, the greatest thing, if you come to school here and live in the dorms, all the laundry is free. For 64 grand, they let you wash your jeans and your socks for free. I said to my wife, if she goes to school there, I'm driving down there every Sunday. And I'm washing the whole family's laundry. I'll collect laundry from the neighborhood and start a small business just to get my 64 grand back. My oldest child attends American University in Washington, D.C. That's, yeah? Did you go to school there?
No, we're DC.
No, okay. Well, very good, yeah. That's only $60,000, so very happy with that savings. We dropped her off her freshman year on September 1st, and it's very hard dropping your child off for her first year of college. We dropped her off September 1st. October 1st, I get a call from American University. They go, hey, this is American University. We're calling to see if we can count on you for donation this year. I said, has my daughter used up her $60,000 worth of knowledge in the first 4 weeks? And they said, oh, this has nothing to do with tuition. This is a donation we were hoping to get from you. I said, wow, you people have some giant balls, don't you? I said, right now we have duct tape holding our washing machine together, so we're probably going to hold off on the donation if that's okay. I said, is there a better time to call you back? I said, how about when hell freezes over? How's that sound? Why don't you circle that on the college calendar? We got, so we only the son. My son's the only one home in the house now. Me, my wife, and my son. Not as much sex as I thought in the empty nest. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. My son had hockey practice the other day, and he leaves the house, and I go to my wife, I go, hey, we have the whole house to ourselves. You wanna have some fun? She goes, yeah, why don't you go upstairs? I go upstairs, take all my clothes off, sit on the bed for 20 minutes. I call my wife, I go, did you go somewhere? She said, yeah, I'm at Bed Bath & Beyond, having fun. That one hurt, yeah. I had to help my son with his math homework last week. We're doing math word problems at the kitchen table. He put his pencil down. He goes, Dad, do I really need to know this stuff? I said, yeah, you do, buddy. This is the stuff you need to know as an adult. Then I kind of felt like a liar as I was walking away. When's the last time anyone's ever called you? Hey, can you pick me up at the train station? Yeah. What time to get in? Well, I leave on a train out of New York City at 3 p.m. That train will be traveling at 60 miles an hour. That train has 2 stops in it, a 10-minute stop in Hartford, Connecticut, a 15-minute stop in Providence, Rhode Island. You tell me what time I arrive in Boston, Massachusetts. Make sure you show your work before you come pick me up. If a man's been married 5 years, when will his wife start speaking for him? About 8 seconds. That joke was just for me, I guess. Son forgot his lunch a while back. I had to bring it down to school. 8:15 in the morning. Not much of a morning person. I go walking in the school. I said, I have Joe Colliton's lunch. Lady behind the counter goes, okay. What is his teacher's name? I said, I got 3 kids. I seem to rotate a new teacher every year. I'm going to go out on a limb. So I have no idea who his teacher is. I was kind of hoping someone here would have that information for me. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even care if the kid gets the lunch, okay? You can eat the lunch, she can eat the lunch, someone can eat the lunch. All I know is I can't bring this brown bag back to the angry woman who sent me down here at 8:15 in the morning. And listen, between me and you, I don't even know if I'm at the right school right now. I saw some buses, I saw some kids, I took a chance, I came in, okay? Please, just take the lunch from me, will you? My kids seem smart. They get very good grades in school. I worry about their common sense. A perfect example. Working a cruise a while back, flying out on a Saturday morning. I was going to fly home the next Saturday. We're all having breakfast Saturday morning. I said, listen, I'm flying out today. I'll be gone for 7 days. Help your mom around the house. Make sure you walk the dog. I'll see everyone next Saturday. Wednesday, my son calls my cell phone. Hey, Dad, you pick me up over Andrews? I said, no, I'm in the middle of the ocean right now. He goes, can you get me later? I said, let me ask you a question. It's Wednesday. You haven't noticed I've been gone since Saturday? He goes, yeah. Is Mom with you? I said, I tell you what, I will pick you up later on. How's that sound? Wait patiently at the end of the driveway. Let me ask you. You seem like a young man. How you doing? Can I ask you a question? Yeah, your T-shirt says Camp Trash. Is that a thing?
Central Florida emo band.
Okay, I have no fucking idea what we're talking about right now. Is it a band?
It is.
Yeah, okay. Are you in the band?
I am not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know all the Camp Trash members. Would I know a song by Camp Trash?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. All right. So it's just like 4 of your buddies.
1,000 people a month, Spotify. So.
Okay. Yeah. You're throwing some hard numbers at me right now. $1,000 a week, Spotify. Let me ask you a question. A young guy, what do you do for work? Do you want me to write this shit down on a whiteboard or something? What do? You don't have a job? You just follow Camp Trash around? Do you know how to communicate with other people? You want to text me the message or something?
I quit a corporate job to do tech support on my own for the neighborhood I live in.
You're doing tech support just for your neighborhood. We're gonna need to get a backup guy on this guy right here. Let's get the house lights up and get him the hell out of here. No, I don't. What is that? Tech support just for the neighborhood seems a little creepy. You're looking in fucking people's windows, aren't you? Tech support. Nothing to worry about here. Neighborhood tech guy. No. Put the pan down, ma'am. Neighborhood tech support. Gonna go check Nancy's shower next, see how she's doing over there. I quit my big job for this. I quit my big job. I got an extra ticket for Camp Trash if you want to come with me tonight. 1,000 people a week. I listen to them on Spotify. I don't know where I got that number, but I have it. I'm a tech guy. Tech support. I'm here to support you. I can find your remote control for you.
I'm surprised how hard that is.
You're really scaring me. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. All right, man. Is that a good paying gig? Just support the neighborhood and their tech support?
It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't work in a cubicle.
Yeah. Man, sir, you're raising your hand for something? We're gonna do a Q&A at the end of the fucking show. Okay, why did you want him to raise his hand?
I said I
He's
don't.
worse than the people.
Okay. I don't speak Florida, I guess, because I'm having trouble understanding what you people are yelling at.
I was looking this way as I raised my hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, it was
No, that's okay. Yeah. You ever heard of Camp Trash? Yeah, you guys fucking rock. I'll tell you that right now. You don't have to yell at me. I'm right here too, sir. Where do you live, sir?
I'm from here.
You're from here. You live in a neighborhood?
Yeah.
All right, I got a guy. He can tech support the whole thing for you. You get your neighbors together. He's gonna come in. Yeah. That's how the shit works right here.
I hope it's not him.
All right, we'll find you another guy. I think we're gonna have to edit this shit off the CD. I'll tell you that right now. I don't want to give free ads to Camp Trash. Make them an internet sensation. How did your CD do? It helped Camp Trash. I'll tell you that right now. They're fucking opening for the Stones right now. That would be a kick in the pants. Huh? Just sitting watching TV on The Tonight Show. Please welcome Camp Trash. Kidding me? And their tech support guy. Just had a birthday, feeling older. You know what saying I hate? People go, oh, 40's the new 30. No, it's not. When you're 30, you get up and go, why does my knee hurt? Oh, yeah, I had a softball game last night and I slid into third. When you're 40, you get up and go, why does my knee hurt? Oh, yeah, the sheets were tucked in too tight. And I slid into third base 10 years ago. When you're 50, you just get up and go, oh my God, everything hurts. I think I got hit by a bus last night when I was sleeping. It's a weird job I have. I know that as I get older. So one comedy club, they put you up in a condo right across the street. One night the comedy club shuts down. I invite everyone back to the condo. We're still drinking. It's 2, 3 in the morning. Younger guy comes over and he goes, hey man, you got any pills we can take? I said, do I have any pills? He goes, yeah, you got any pills we can take? I said, I have fish oil. He's like, all right, what's that do? I don't know, keeps my joints kind of loose. Helps with my golf swing. He's like, all right, let's do it. All right, well, we lubed up at 3 in the morning. Let me go find my shaving kit. I go to a physical every year right around my birthday, because that's when my wife makes the appointment. My physical's just questions. My doctor just wants to ask me questions. He always sits me down. He goes, Mr. Colliton, do you drink alcohol? I'm like, yes, I do. He goes, let me ask you this. How many drinks would you say you consume in a week? I'm like, oh, I can't give him the real number here. I gotta divide that in half, cut that in 2. Maybe throw a pi number in there somewhere. I'm like, 14, 12, 8, 4, 6. What are you right now? 2. A little wine at church. This year he asked me a weird question. He said, do you engage in any dangerous sexual activity? I said, no, but if you have a brochure, I'll take that home with me. That's me sliding across the table. Look at page 2. My buddies I hang out with that I've grown up with, I don't realize how old we're getting. So we always go away for golf weekend every summer. And last summer, a guy calls, he goes, hey, keep the weekend open. I signed us up for a Spartan race. I said, geez, I don't know what a Spartan race. Do you know how old we are? We shouldn't be racing anyone anywhere. Except maybe to the bathroom at 11:30 at night. He's like, no, we do it together. It's great. We're going to have a great time. We all start, we jump in this huge bucket of ice water. Then we climb out and climb over a 10-foot-high wall together. Once we clear that, we crawl through the mud with an electric fence over us. Once we clear this, we run 5 miles through the woods together. I said, wow, I can't think of anything stupid to do on a weekend away. I go, why don't we just fly down to Mexico and try to escape a prison together? It's probably going to be cheaper in the long run. I go, let's just go golfing like we always do. I go, I'll bring you a taser, and every time you put one in the woods, I'll shock you. Got to work comedy club down in Aruba a while back, and the guy that runs the comedy club, he called, he goes, hey, we'll fly your wife down for the weekend if you'd like. I said, oh, that would be great. We show up at the airport, my wife goes, I just looked at our tickets. Our seats aren't together on the airplane. I said, oh, let me see if I can handle this. I walk up to the counter, put the tickets down, I said, the girl behind the counter, I just want you to know you're doing a great job. And I may seem angry when I walk away, but believe me, I do not want you to touch these tickets. I would like to stay in 3A. I'd like her to stay in 22B. Just want to fly down and listen to music. That's all. It is hard, though. You ever been in first class and your wife has to go back to coach? You're like, pull the curtain, pull the curtain. You got snacks in your pocketbook. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You got to know, women are always thinking. They got 6 or 7 thoughts going through their head at all times, you know. Guys, if we're watching TV and there's a dog on the TV, that's all we're thinking. Look at that dog. Dog's on the TV. Women are like, is this dog in a union? Does that have a handler? Who's taking care of the dog when he's not shooting this commercial? We don't do that as men. I'm watching a hockey game with my wife. It's a tie game, 2-2, third period. Tie game, 2-2, third period. And my wife just turns and goes, hey, we need to talk about me getting a new bicycle. I said, yes, that's what I was thinking about right now, too. When they rang one off the post, I was thinking, what is my wife's bike situation like? So we got the bike store a couple days later. I don't know if you've been to the bike store lately. Huge douchebags that work there. A lot of sandals and socks being worn, a lot of big beards, not a lot of showering going on with anyone. They take their bike riding very seriously. A guy comes over to me and goes, let me ask you, he goes to my wife, let me ask you a question. How many miles a week are you looking to put on this bike? I said, if I could jump in here, we've been married 25 years, and we've been on 3 bike rides. I don't know what that breaks down to miles per week, but if you have a bike we could borrow, that would be awesome. They don't. They sell you one for $1,400 because the $1,000 bike's a piece of shit. You couldn't be seen on that. Now, my wife has a $1,400 bike. She just skims along the road. I have a bike from 1988. It changes gears whenever it wants to. 1 to 15. Oh! It's miserable. Every mile is miserable. We do 5 miles the first day, and we're sitting on this bench, and my wife goes, I love this. This is a lot of fun. I could do another 5 miles. And I didn't know what to do. I just turned to her. I go, I'd like to go home and talk about our feelings. Maybe we could pick out paint for the kids' bathroom. And I'm a good husband. I don't know what else to do. You know, there's really nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is pull the car in the garage, smash in the bike someday. Blame one of the kids that's off at college. That's how you keep a marriage together. A lot of lying. No, that dress looks great on you. We're not going to put that on the CD, I'll tell you that right now. Let me ask someone who's been married a long time. Ladies, anyone been married for a long time?
10 years.
10 years? Yeah. What is your name?
Shannon.
Shannon, what do you think the hardest thing in 10 years of marriage has been? We're in no rush, Shannon. We're going to play a little Camp Trash in the background while you're thinking. People are going to go home and Google Camp Trash when they get home. You don't have an answer?
No, because he treats me like a queen.
Okay.
Really
Hold on for a sec. He treats me like a queen. All right. I think the hardest thing on me and my wife. Who else has been? You married, sir?
32 years.
Oh, okay. Very good. Nice. And sir, what do you think? What is your name?
Mark.
Mark, what do you think the hardest thing's been 32 years has been?
Mark, what's the hardest thing?
Oh, okay. You notice how the wives won't shut the fuck up? I don't, she's not gonna let you answer, Mark. I can already tell that. What do you think is the hardest thing 32 years been with Mark?
He's snoring.
He's snoring. Okay, he's breathing while he's sleeping. We're sorry that irritates you. Stop breathing! It's snoring. It sucks. Yeah. Do you have one of those machines?
No.
No. Yeah, you don't use this. Fuck that.
The alcohol.
It's just the alcohol. I don't know what that means. I'm not putting the machine on. Gonna drink 9 beers and go to bed. Is there any tricks? Do you have any tricks to not snore? Like, don't you, if you put your head up or something, or no?
He videotapes me snoring.
He videotapes you snoring. Okay. This seems like it's a whole session you need to work out somewhere else. I don't know if I can handle that for you right now. But it's the simplest things that usually are tough on relationships. I think one of the things that's hardest on me and my wife's relationship is driving in the car together. If I can offer any advice to new couples, take 2 cars wherever you go. Because when you have just 2 people in the car, you have the driver of the car, and then you have the person that wishes they were the driver of the car. Usually the person that wishes they were the driver of the car likes to treat the driver like they're a complete moron. They like to tell them things like, honey, this light's red up here. You know you're going to have to stop. Thank you, honey. You know, when you're not in the car with me, I usually fly right through these. Our exit is in 5 miles. We should really be in the right-hand lane now. 2 miles, not sure what we're still doing in the passing lane. 1 mile, we're not going to make the exit. I'll tell you that right now. We got a little GPS in the front of the car. You plug in where you're going, a little voice comes on up above. It goes, and a half a mile, take a left onto Main Street. That's what Mike goes, in a half a mile, we need to take a left onto Main Street. I couldn't do this without you, you know that. You complete me. I was driving in the car, I think it was Valentine's Day, and people calling into the radio program I had on. They were saying the special things that their spouses do to keep their marriage going. One lady from down south called in. She goes, some nights, on cold nights, my husband will put my pajamas in the dryer and warm them up for me. Yeah, I threw up in my mouth. I couldn't even comprehend that in my married man's brain. My wife was ever wandering the family room on a cold night. Can you warm my pajamas up? What did you say to me? Can you warm my pajamas up? In the microwave? I can do it. I don't think it's healthy. I listen to music differently now that I've been married so long. You ever hear this Aerosmith song? In the song, Steven Tyler sings, I would lay awake just to hear you breathing. Now, first of all, who wants that in a relationship? No, honey, you go to sleep. I'm going to stay up for a while. Watch you breathe. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, your husband's just standing over you. How you doing? Yeah, I've just been watching you breathe the last couple hours. You seem a little congested tonight. You want me to get you the Vicks Vapor Rub? Unless it's Mark, you're videotaping your wife. I got you 9 hours of video sleeping here. The neighborhood kid came over and helped me set it all up. He's in tech support. That was silly. Don't clap for that.
You got the idea?
Yeah.
Solid.
I still don't know what the hell he's saying. Oh, you know. Hey, let me ask you. A round of applause. Who likes camping here? Yeah. Okay. Settle down. Now, who's like me who can't stand camping?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We're always a much bigger group, and I can't even comprehend it. It's like, for me, camping's like, hey, who wants to be homeless this weekend, huh? Let's leave all this good shit, electricity, screens, microwaves, cable, let's leave it all. Go out to the woods. Anytime me and my wife go camping, I lie in the tent and there's mosquitoes above my head, and I think to myself, someone in jail is getting a better night's sleep than me right now. And I paid for this. We went real camping last. Sometimes my wife will talk, and I'm not listening. It's a lot, you know. They talk a lot, so you're not listening all the time. And we got out on dirt. We went camping. We knew we were going camping. We got on a dirt road, and there was just a canoe there. And my son jumped down, and he goes, "What's the deal with the canoe?" I said, "I have no idea. I should start paying more attention to your mother when she's planning vacations." She goes, "I told you, we have to canoe across the lake, and that's where we're camping." I have no canoe training. I had to take all the shit from the car, stack it in the canoe. My second daughter brought a hair straightener with her. I have no idea what that is. All I know is you can't use it in a tent with no electricity. So we pack all the stuff, and then we canoe across the lake, and then we take everything out and set everything up. Then it gets dark, like really deep woods dark. And my son goes, "Hey, Dad, what do we do like if a bear comes in the campground tonight?" I said, "I have no idea what we do. I know one thing, I'm no hero. I can fit one other person in the canoe. Chances are your sister's gonna get tangled up in her hair straightener cord. You get your ass down to that canoe, we'll get the hell out of here. It's a Marriott 5 miles down the road. We'll ride it out there. No one's getting mauled by a bear in a Marriott." When the kids were little, we did all kinds of day trips with the kids, too. And I don't know why our day trips were always included some type of fruit picking. I don't know why becoming migrant workers brings families closer together. We went apple picking. One summer, blueberry picking. 95 degrees. I don't know if you know this, blueberries come off one at a time. Pink sweat running down our foreheads. We're filling a bucket with blueberries. I turned to my wife and go, "You can buy blueberries 2 for $5 at the supermarket. For $20, I'll make it rain blueberries on the whole family. We can head back to that air-conditioned car." Last fall, we went to a corn maze. This is where we paid someone $75 to get lost in their backyard for 3 hours. After 2.5 hours, you've had enough of the corn maze. You need to get out. There's a kid in the middle. He's got a vest on, and I walk up to him. I said, "Hey, can you help us get out of the corn maze?" He goes, "We're not allowed to do that." I said, "How about I stab you in the neck with the pencil I have right now? They find your dead body tomorrow. Are you allowed to do that?" So now what you have to do in the corn maze, you have to follow another family out, and you have to profile the right family. We saw one dad, he had a NASCAR hat and a NASCAR sweatshirt. I go, "I don't think that's our family right there." He likes things that go in circles. Let them go. Let them go. My kids, we have any new young couples here? Any young couple? Yeah, you guys are just married? No, you're just dating? Okay. How long you been dating?
A year and a half.
Oh, okay. So it's all new. Yeah, that's good. You think you're gonna get married? No. This just took an awkward turn, didn't it? All right, I want to give you some advice. Somewhere down the road, if you do get married and have children, I want you to remember this. You're gonna need to get yourself a paper shredder, because children produce a mass amount of artwork. And not all of it is refrigerator worthy. And it crushes their little heart if they see their artwork in the trash can. That's why I need to shred it at night when they go to bed. And get yourself an industrial shredder, because some of the shit has macaroni glue to it. Thank you. One clap is very special. Thanks for that. We sign my kids up for all kinds of events. You do that when they're little, and now you look back on it, it's kind of a waste of money. Everything's a money grab. You know, I remember one of my little girls was in gymnastics. She's 5 years old in gymnastics. The teacher comes out to me as I'm picking her up, and she goes, "Are you Samantha's father?" I said, "Yes, I am." She goes, "I just need to tell you, she seems like a natural at gymnastics. You may want to think of signing up for the advanced classes that meet 5 days a week." I said, "Oh, I don't know if you saw it when we came in today. She ran into the door frame." We're probably going to try to get that little trick down before we start training for the Olympics. Is that okay with you, Nadia, if I keep the checkbook in the back pocket? We can master the Olympic event of going in a door. Saw my little girls up for soccer once. The guy that runs the whole league, he's behind a big table, and he's got, his jacket on. And he goes, "Hey, could you help us out and do some coaching this year?" I said, "Oh, you know what? I drink a lot on the weekends." I'm not a big fan of soccer, so I I don't think that's a good mix for anyone, really. And he turned to me and goes, well, can you help us out and do some lines? I was like, whoa. I am not sure what kind of soccer we're talking about. He goes, I could drop the stuff off of your house. I'm like, not in front of the kids. Come around back. We were not talking about the same thing. He dropped off a line machine where you paint the lines on the soccer fields, and that's what I had volunteered. I now had 3 fields in my town I was in charge of. And as you know, scoring in soccer is way down. So I took it upon myself to really narrow down the fields. And then I brought them to a point right in front of the goals. Actually a watchable sport that year. No, I'm just kidding. Soccer's awful. My girls did swim, too. Swim. You ever spent 8 hours at a pool at a swim meet? You wish you were at the dentist. I'll tell you that right now. First swim meet, we're there all day. They get in the car. I said, girls, how'd you do? Did you win your races? And they go, I don't know, Dad. We find out Monday. I said, how about the meet? Did we win the meet we've been at all day? They go, I don't know. We find out Monday. I said, what the hell did I come on a Saturday for? Sitting there in the hot sun, it hit me how silly swim meets are. Now, we all know that freestyle is the quickest stroke we have. Why do we bother with all the other strokes? We don't do this in anything else in life. You ever gone to a track meet and have someone go, we want you to run crisscross for the first half mile. Last mile, run backwards all the way around the track. Imagine if you're drowning in the ocean, a lifeguard swam out doing the butterfly stroke. Who are you, Aquaman? Kick like a man. I'm going down here, huh? Take this seriously. My kids all played hockey from the Boston area, so they all grew up playing hockey. And then one of my girls, when she was a freshman in high school, she made the varsity team. We're all very excited. Then the athletic director sends us an email and says, hey, to pay the user fee, it's $480 for your kid to play on a varsity hockey team. So we send that check in, and then we go to the games. And it turns out my daughter never plays in the game. So I have to pay $7, $14 actually. Me and my wife have to pay $14 to go sit on a cold bench and watch our daughter watch other girls play hockey. And it kind of grinds you a little. Yeah. Then in between periods, this woman walks over with a big bucket. She goes, hey, we're having a 50-50 raffle. All the money is going back to the girls' hockey team. And I said, you need to get that fucking bucket away from me right now. And you should never talk to your wife that way. I know that now. Did I fuck that joke up? It usually gets a better laugh. Did you get it? My wife was the one with the bucket? Okay. We're going to do that again. Let's take 2. Take 2 on the bucket joke. Yeah, you guys have been a lot of fun. Can I ask someone else? How about you guys over there? Can I ask you a couple questions? Sure. Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
You got yourself a Yeti Cooler? When I ask you the questions, where do you go? You're like, yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't.
Do you have a Yeti Cooler?
No.
No, good for you. I like you already. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a Yeti Cooler this size is like $300. A Coleman cooler, exact same size, about $30. I'm over at a buddy's house for a cookout last summer. He goes, dude, you got to get one of these Yeti Coolers. Keeps the ice cold for 3 days. I said, we're on your deck right now. We are 15 feet away from the refrigerator. For $10, you could have bought an extension cord and brought your whole refrigerator right out on the deck. We could be making ice right now as we speak. He goes, no, you got to keep the ice cold overnight if you go on a boat. I said, the only problem is you don't own a boat. You have a kayak in your garage that's never left. And here's a kicker, $300 cooler, I open it up, what does he have in there? Bush Light. Could have left it in the sun, would have tasted the exact same. Spent $300 to wrap the shittiest beer in the world in ice for 3 days. We got any insurance people here? Any insurance sales guys or anything? No? You don't work for insurance, do you, sir? No. What do you do?
I'm a doctor.
Oh, okay. It's no camp trash, I'll tell you that right now. What kind of doctor are you? I don't want to fuck with you because I don't want to get in an accident down here in Florida, get wheeled in the emergency room. Do you remember me? We're going to cut your penis off now, okay? We're going to send it to camp trash when we're done. What kind of doctor are you?
I'm a urologist.
A urologist? And we are done talking. I'll tell you that right now. Now, why did you go into that field? Like all the medicine you could go into. Let me ask you this. So every commercial, when I watch any kind of sporting event now, every commercial is for ED medication. I'm pretty sure no one can get hard, ever. And remember, one commercial came on and it goes, 1 in 4 men over the age of 40 suffer from ED. And my wife said, oh, how lucky are those women? I said, do you think you can ask your doctor to get you a pill that will give you ED? I said, no, that's not how it works at all. She's like, all right, I'll ask your doctor. And remember, years ago, the commercials were subtle. It was a guy would go through a football, through a big tire, or there'd be 2 people in, like, bathtubs out in the woods. I don't know why they were in separate bathtubs. Maybe if you can't get hard, that's the best place to be. Like, you get in that bathtub, I'll get in this one. Well, nothing's gonna happen. Just soak here in the woods. Now, they're like in your face. One commercial comes on and says, if you don't get hard, you get your money back. Did we all get that, children? Everyone understand what's going on here on the commercial? He doesn't get hard, he gets his money back. Now we have curved penises? That's a problem? Have you seen these ads? They're like, do you have a curved penis? You need to fix it. They show you a carrot that's got a curve. Ladies, is this an issue? Are you climbing in bed with someone? You're not touching me with that hook. Are you kidding me? You need to get that thing straightened out before you come back to bed. Why is it always on the men, too? Why do we have to fix all the problems? How about a pill for saggy boobs? Can we get that going, huh? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, boo that shit up. Go ahead. These are the kind of problems you're working with? Curved penises? Is it a big thing? Yeah. Is it an issue? The guy's hurt himself with curved penises? I'm guessing by your silence you don't really want to talk about it.
It's not a problem I have. But...
It's not a problem you have. No. I didn't say that was. Yeah. I have a friend, Mark. He snores a little, and I'm asking for him. No, I don't know what Mark's penis situation is. You guys have been a lot of fun. Insurance, it's crazy. I think it's the biggest scam in the country today. I had a tree fall in my backyard. It damaged my fence and my deck. Also, my laptop and golf clubs were out there. I called my insurance guy and I said, hey, should I take some pictures and file a claim? He goes, you can, but I'll tell you right now, we're not going to cover any of the damage because we consider that an act of God. Nothing we can do. Act of God. It's like, wow, that is the greatest excuse going. My insurance guy called me a month later. He goes, Mr. Colliton, when did you get your payment last month? I said, oh, God came to me in a dream. Told me to take that money and take my family to Cheesecake Factory. He really does work in mysterious ways, doesn't he? See what happens next month. I don't know. We just sit and pray, hope my payment comes in. Well, you guys have been a lot of fun. We got to get out of here. Thanks, you guys been a great crowd, and ma'am, you have a question? Well, I've never been on a crowd where people raise their hands so much. I would like to ask this young man a question. Did you have a question, ma'am? No. Did you have involuntary things with your hand? I got a friend, he works with penises, but maybe he can help you with your shoulder. She may have taken a pill, her arm's gonna be up all night. I hope it's not a curved hand, ma'am. I don't even know what I'm saying. But you can check out this CD. It's gonna be out in a while, and you can check it out. It'll be on all the platforms. And if you follow me on social media, I'm at Jim What, and Facebook and all that other stuff that I don't really know about. Let me. What are you yelling out, ma'am? Okay. What? When you yell shit out, then you just stop. What was that? All right, I'll give you one more. Keep going! Let me find a dad. We got any dads here? Yeah, your dad, Penis Man, your dad, Mark, too, right? Yeah. Mark, how many children do you have? 3 children. 3 children, beautiful wife. What'd you get last Father's Day for a gift?
You got us.
You got shit, didn't you, Mark? Yeah. You gotta feel like a piece of shit, right? You got them nothing. You clean the kitchen. What'd you get for Father's Day? You were the slowest doctor I've ever worked with. Imagine coming into the emergency room, you're bleeding, he's like, I don't. Well, that's my point, is dads get shit and no one cares about it. You know what I got? 3 children and a wife, I got a nose hair trimmer. My whole family's like, we love you, we just think you're disgusting. And when I took it out of the package, my oldest yells out, you can use it on your ears too, Dad. Thank you. I'm sorry anyone has to look at me as I walk around this house I purchased for everyone. I don't surprise my wife, and when Mother's Day rolls around, I go, just give me something me and the kids can buy. We never know what to get you. She goes, you know what? I need a new tennis skirt. And I said, okay. She goes, hey, make sure you get the kind. It's got a pocket in the side, holds all the tennis balls. I said, okay, we can do that. I grabbed my son. I said, come on, we're getting my Mother's Day present. We go to this big sporting goods store. The minute we get there, he runs off looking at baseball bats or something. Now I'm by myself in the women's section just thumbing through women's tennis skirts. A little girl comes over and she goes, can I help you with something, sir? I said, yeah, I need to get a new tennis skirt. Do you have the kind that hold the balls? I probably could have worded that differently. She didn't even answer. She got on the house phone and dialed an 86, which is a code for there is a predator in the store. And as security's walking me out, I have to yell, I came with a little boy. Find that little boy I came with. Hey, you guys been a great crowd. Thanks a lot for coming out.